Welcome back, everybody, to week 242. This week's Light Codes messages is in relation to the Divine Masculine. So the messages are specifically for the Divine Masculine, so for the counterparts, or even for the twin flames. So you need to look at this, the message this week, either at looking at yourself and the masculine and feminine side of yourself, or maybe you have connection with your divine counterpart in dream state, or intuitively in some way, so you can look at it in this way. Or maybe you are in a relationship, married or otherwise, and you have a counterpart in your life somewhere or other, or maybe you are a twin flame. So in all of those instances, this message is specifically focused towards the masculine and the feminine aspects. The first vision I saw was in the aspect of the soul purpose and soul direction, soul mission, and it was the masculine and feminine holding hands. So this is about the direction moving forward in relation to the masculine and feminine in whichever way is appropriate for you. In regards to the purpose and the pathway, the soul's pathway at the moment, I saw a lioness woman, a woman who looked like a bit of a lioness, and she had very long hair. Now, the interesting thing was that her head morphed into a very big diamond. So this is to do with diamond consciousness. So you're being asked this week in relation to the masculine and the feminine, in whichever way that relates to you, masculine and feminine in this life, or the divine masculine and feminine, that we are being asked to be strong. And the consciousness is of, I would say, Sirius energy, because it is to do with the lioness, the lion being, the goddess, the lion being. So very high Christ consciousness pathway, and the diamond consciousness in particular. So being able to use that higher wisdom, that as above, so below, or the bringing the two worlds together, okay? Merging and bringing the two worlds together and using that higher degree of wisdom. How can you do that? The best way to do that is to spend as much time as you can in quiet contemplation, in meditation, and just allowing yourself to connect in. I'm not going to go into how you go about that at this stage, but if you want to know more, you can connect, or maybe it'll come up again further down. But I'm sure you know what it is you do, or you can buy these light codes. That's what you can do. You can buy the light codes, and it's going to help you to get there. And the links will be below later. Okay, so in the heart chakra, as the divine masculine, divine feminine energies were being merged together, because what I'd like you to understand is, especially this is really important, especially for the twin flame viewers who are always wondering how can they help to heal the rift between the twin flames. How can they help to heal that pathway that brings them back together into unity and harmony? And the way that I can help you in doing that is all of these light codes transmissions that I do are done in such a way that the energies are brought forward to merge the masculine and feminine on all levels. So it doesn't matter what the title is called or what I say in the messages. The underlying benefit is that all of these light codes messages are bringing you into helping you to develop that masculine feminine aspect within all of your chakras, helping you to bring them into unity and harmony, helping you to come into union and harmony with your divine masculine and feminine. And if that happens, that also has an outward effect of what's happening in your physical world. So in a nutcase, use these in a nutcase. You're in a nutcase. No, I didn't mean that. That was a wrong choice of words. In a nutshell. In a nutshell, not in a nutcase. Now I'm going to start laughing and I won't be able to stop. In a nutshell, buy the light codes. Okay. Okay, so what was happening then in the heart chakra, as they came into union, the divine masculine, divine feminine coming into union as one in the heart space, I actually saw a desk and a masculine and feminine sitting opposite sides of each other on the desk, and there was a contract on the desk. Now, they are either reviewing their contract, or they are signing a new contract, or they are annulling a previous contract. But it's about the contract, okay? So please, please be in your stillness as much as you can, because contracts are changing, being upgraded, having second chances, that kind of thing, okay? So really be aware of that and be conscious of how you act and how you respond. Don't react, respond in all situations. I then saw a little angel with a bow and arrow, you know, kind of like a Cupid, but a little bit older, not a baby Cupid, a little bit older than a baby. So, but a very young angel with a bow and arrow pointed upwards. And behind the little angel with the bow and arrow was a adult angel with a bow and arrow, and they were training this other angel how to aim for the higher purpose, higher reason. So there's a training going on for the little angel and the bigger angel. So you can look at that as we are the little angel here on earth, and the bigger angel is your angel of the presence, your guardian angel, whatever, helping you to aim and to always look upwards and always aim higher. And the next vision was a group of a choir standing in like an arc shape, playing a violin. So this also is about so we have the angels aiming their bow and arrow. They have a target. And then we have these, the choir playing the violin. And the violin is about bringing forward harmony, peace and harmony, working on bringing peace and harmony. So always look to the higher outcome, keep your awareness on the higher outcome, and know that everything that is unfolding for you right now is unfolding in such a way that is helping to bring peace and harmony to the divine masculine, divine feminine, or to the masculine and feminine. Okay, so all of this is in relation to the masculine and the feminine at the moment. The next vision that I had was in relation to the brow chakra and the sacral chakra, so the unifying of those two energies. And the vision was somebody with a plane, like a little toy plane kind of thing, on the left shoulder. So this is about the left shoulder. The shoulders are about responsibility and, you know, carrying responsibility. The left side is to do with the feminine and to do with the spiritual journey. And there is a plane, a little toy plane. So there is a responsibility in relation to how you move forward and how you go to higher heights. So the plane could simply be, you know, a representation of flying to higher heights. So your responsibility right now is to go, your spiritual responsibility is to go to higher levels. So do whatever it takes for you to get to a higher level spiritually. To be able to do that, you must be in harmony within yourself. You must hold that degree of harmony. And again, this is to do with the masculine and feminine. So the masculine and feminine, now whatever is happening for you in your personal life and your personal situation, is that there is a responsibility upon you to rise higher. That the spirit, it's time to go higher, to wear your responsibility, to wear it. And then in the lower mental body, so this is to do with your conscious thinking, your programming, and all of that kind of stuff. I saw a masculine and feminine standing side by side. I actually didn't see the whole bodies. I could just see their hands behind their backs, but they were sharing. It looked like maybe little jasmine flower buds or something, little flower buds, but the hands were full of these beautiful blessings. Let's call them blessings. They were white. They were blessings, and they were sharing with each other, but they were sharing from behind their back. So what this kind of means is that it's not nobody else's business. It's between you and your counterpart. This sharing that goes on, share the blessings. If you are the one that has the blessings, share the love, share it. And that comes up in the cards a little bit later as well. So it's about sharing, but it's not about anybody. It's between the two of you. So this is something between the two of you. And then I did the cards. And as usual, the cards always marry up in some way to the visions. So the first card that I got today is card number 46, which is to do with new beginnings, also to do with the heart chakra and the brow chakra, okay? And so it's very much about love. And the card, this is the first time, this is week 242, people. And this is the first time I've been using this pack of cards all the way through. The first time this card has come up, and that's happened twice today, I think. So the first time this card has come up in 242 weeks, and the card is work with devotion. And you can see this fairy or angel working away at cooking something up on the stove. Work with devotion. So be devoted to yourself. Be devoted to what feeds you emotionally. And work with devotion. Look at everything. This is also, remember I said this is about bringing the heart and the mind in alignment, the heart and the fourth chakra and the crown, brow chakra, bringing them into alignment. Keep your awareness in that direction and work with devotion. And the second card, card number 9, is suggesting that there is a cycle completing. So whenever we know that there is a cycle completing, we also know that there is a new beginning. And it's kind of like the same thing when you see a new beginning, like a one cycle, that there has been a completion. So you will have an overlap between the two, between the new beginnings and the completions. So when you enter into a new beginning cycle, know that at the very beginning, you're still letting go. So you're still letting some things go so that new beginnings can really come forward. And that's what this is saying. This is the first card we had was suggesting new beginnings. And the second card is suggesting the completion of the cycle. And the card is the Hermit Archangel Raziel. And it says, spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teachings, and self-discovery. So it is time to go within and reflect and discover some new insights about yourself and about your life and your connections. And this card in the solar plexus today is also in 242 weeks. It's the first time this card has come up, and it is the house or the home. So, go into quiet contemplation at home, stay home, but also look at what's going on around your home at the moment, because this is helping you at the moment. It's important for you to be comfortable in your own home. This has a lot to do with how much confidence and how much in your power you are feeling. So use the home, your home, to help you come into feeling in balance and harmony within yourself, so that you're feeling more in a healthy state of inner power, so that you can move forward. So it's all about the home there. So this week, stay home this week. Try to stay home a bit more this week. And in the heart chakra, card number 3, which is bringing joy and bringing, bringing clarity forward for us in relation to matters of the heart. And the card says, share the love, which is the same message as the blessings. So share the love. And here we can see there's lots of little images here of masculine and feminine. But what I find interesting is as he's holding this heart in his hand, there's a little, break down the center of the heart. And from the break, which would have been the wound, is the beautiful energy of love is shining forward. So, and he's also wearing this unity bracelet here, which is also not joined, okay? So it's representing the two energies here coming together, but share the love. So this could be a tricky one depending on what's going on in your situation at the moment, but share the blessings and again, bring it back to the masculine and feminine. So it could be the masculine and feminine within yourself or within your relationship, within your divine masculine that you're in the, on the spiritual levels, soul level, or it could be a twin flame. So share the love. And how are you going to go about that? Share the blessings, because we're in a time of healing the wounds and coming into a calmer situation. So there's been a rough and rocky time, emotional time here. Maybe there's been a bit of sadness. We've had to face the truth, and it's time to go away for a little while, retreat, like the hermit said, retreat, or go away, take a trip away. So some of you will stay home. If you're needing to really come into your own power, sometimes it's better to just stay home and allow that safety of the home to help you come into your power. And others might actually have to go away somewhere, go across the waters somewhere, and use that as a way of finding how you can find that balance and come face the truth and really be able to look within to see what's going on. It's all about, so that again, it's about the masculine and feminine. And in the brow today, we have card number 5, higher wisdom, higher love. Higher wisdom, higher love, that's again connecting the heart and the brow. And this is Hathor, Set and Wadjet. So that taking that time out. And here we have either Sekhmet or Bastet, I'm not sure who this is, but it's a cat-like goddess, and she's got that long hair. And here's the masculine energy here. So we have the two, the masculine and the feminine. It's time for the divine masculine. These are divine masculine, divine feminine being Set and oh, it's Hathor. It's actually Hathor. Hathor, Set and Wadjet. So Set and Hathor are facing each other to bring this balance and harmony together using the higher wisdom of Wadjet here. Again, masculine and feminine. And you can do it. Archangel Michael is helping you to cut through the crap, cut through all that crap, get rid of all that earthly stuff, see things from a higher perspective, take everything to another level, deal with it from another level. It can be tricky. It's easier said than done, but you can do it because Archangel Michael said we can. Tell you a funny story. The other day, my son told me he had a situation going on in his life, and his he knows his twin flame, and his twin flame had sent him a message. She comes from across the waters from him, and he'd had a kind of a good outcome, and it was that he was facing, and she had told him that she had sent Archangel Michael to him, and he'd sent me a message, and he said, "Ha ha ha." So new age. He's your mate, isn't he? So I said, he's everybody's mate. And so this week, Archangel Michael is everybody's mate, helping us to move forward and cut through the crap. And on our pathway, we're being asked in relation to our pathway, and remember, this week in particular is all about the masculine and the feminine. And the master or angel, I think she is, that is with us today in that area is Angel Hope. And I think she is actually Archangel Michael's twin flame, I think. I'm not sure. Maybe you can check that up and give me an answer in the comments below. And it says love and acceptance. Love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. Choose loving thoughts. So you may be in a situation where you have to change your thoughts and turn them into loving thoughts. And hope says it all, doesn't it? That she is helping to remind you to hope, to keep hoping. Taking us forward, the divine director. So this is the Alpha chakra, and the Alpha chakra is about our divine masculine, which is about our divine direction, purpose and mission. And this card is the divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. So again, this is about our direction in relation to the masculine and the feminine, the divine masculine and feminine, the twin flames, twin souls, and the direction that we are headed in, the higher direction, intervention and purpose. So if you look at what's going on in your life and you might think something has appeared and it appears to be, well, that's not working for me. This has happened and that's happened, and all these struggles and challenges and nonsense is going on in my life. But what if all those struggles and nonsense and all of that stuff is the divine intervention that is taking place, that this is taking place so that something higher can come forward. And the only way that that can come is if you work with the love and acceptance. Spread the love, and remember, higher love and wisdom, and you can do it. And that's it for me from this week, and I will see you. We're finishing, this will be important for you if you're a numbers person. We're finishing now on 111. So 11 minutes past 1, watch your thoughts, set your intentions to be those of higher love and wisdom, and I will see you next week. Bye.